welcome to my channel. We are going to be doing a question a day in May where I will be answering a question each day from a member of my community. It's kind of in the title, right? And I also thought it might be fun to show you around my neighbourhood. So if you don't know, I live in Japan, kind of out in the countryside, and I'll share my lovely neighbourhood with you. Okay, let's get on to today's question. Okay, today's question is from Katie, and she wants to know how many hours I work in a week. This is a great question. Okay, let's start with, it's a bit hard for me to say exactly because I don't track my hours particularly, but what I do is have some kind of schedule so that I have kind of specific work time and downtime, but I'm also doing a little bit here and a little bit there. So I'm a big fan of creating a business that I can fit around my family, and I think other mums should be able to do that too. And that was my big decision when I started the business, was how can I make it fit around my family's needs? So that was the first thing that I did. So once I decided that everything had got to fit around the family, I started to plan the day. So what works well for me, I'm a morning person, so I need to do my brain work early in the morning. So I do the house stuff and get that done and out of the way as soon as possible, and then sit down to do work. And so I'll do that usually from maybe 8:30 until midday, and then I have a break for lunch. Then after lunch, I will often have quite a long lunch. I like to relax and just chill a little bit. When everyone is at home, we will listen to an audiobook over lunch. Not the whole book, but we'll listen to a couple of chapters. And then in the afternoon, when he was junior high age, we would go to the climbing gym a couple of times a week. But now he's a big boy, he doesn't need mummy to go with him. So he'll go off on his own to the climbing gym. And I like to get outside. So as you can see, I'm in some random little woods that I found today. I hope there's no psychopaths knocking around. So I will try and get outside, weather permitting, and either just ride around on my bike for a bit, or sometimes I'll have errands to run or whatever, and then I'll maybe do an hour or so in the afternoon, and then that's usually it. I do have my one-on-one calls and my mastermind calls, so I'll do them whenever they are booked in. But generally, afternoons are fairly creative. That's the word I want. So I purposely set up my business so that I could have lots of creativity time. And so afternoons, I tend to do creative stuff. So sometimes I'll be on the computer where I'll be doing artwork, and other times I'll be recording videos or taking photos. Or it's very noisy when I stand, doesn't it? Sorry. Um, so yeah, morning work for me is brain work because that's when my brain is switched on. After 4 p.m. you're not going to get any sense out of me, so I try not to do any brain work later in the day. And yeah, in the afternoons I like to do like creative work because yeah, that seems to be when I'm most creative. And then in the evenings, of course, there's like dinner and all that lot, and I talk to my mum most days. And then I'll be, yeah, I'm on social media, so there's going to be times during the day I pick up Facebook or pop onto Instagram or get sucked into watching reels, and yeah, that's it. So I hope that answers your question, Katie. So basically, I'd say probably 3 hours in the morning, if I was to count it, if I was to log it, 3 hours in the morning, and then maybe 2 hours the rest of the day put together. So say a 5 hour day, 5 days a week. But occasionally I'll have calls on top of that, and I'm not including like dicking around on Facebook. I mean, putting my social media hat on and being on Facebook. Yeah, because that's just part of the core. I don't tend to answer emails apart from in office hours. Yes, basically about 5 hours a day. Not too shabby. Okay, I hope that helps. If you've got any more questions, pop them in the form below, and I will see you next time. I hope that answered all your questions today. If you have a question, pop it in the form below, and come and join us at Mums That Rock, which is our online community for mums who are multi-passionate and building a business around their family. Please like and subscribe to my channel and all that jazz, and I will see you next time. Cheerio!